Poor Georgie didn't know why. All his family wanted him to die. When the real Queen Goddess comes his way, poor Georgie will have his day.
Hating them hard, they know that the gods are resting his heart. Keep calling them gods, it's coming in the dark. It's just for the dark, you give it the part. I see in your heart, you really are. Shine divine and I wrote the gods. I had no problem, I wrote these bars. Just reached up and I pulled it down. Hit that paper, that issue. Naga, try to take it to the issue. Naga. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. They hating them hard, they know that the gods are resting his heart. Keep throwing them darts, except in the dark, and just for the thought, and give it the part. I see in your heart, you really are. Shine divine and I wrote the cards. Had no problem, I wrote these bars. Just reached up and I pulled them down. Hit that paper, that disco. Naga. Try to take it to the disco. Naga. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he hot. He said that he raw, he said that he rock, he said that he
You already know the vibes. It's Naga. Naga's thoughts. Going to build real quick. You know what I'm saying? A little clip I just did, something I did like, I don't know, a year or so ago. I got a bunch of little musics on here that I don't be playing, but I'm gonna be playing them as little intros or whatever the value. So stay tuned. You'll get to see a lot of those things that I've already put up here. I don't know, I probably like 20, 30 different songs on here or something. Anyway, you know, majority of the people deal with their energies different because energy is heavy. So like it's a heavy concept of reality. Like the energy itself holds you in a certain place. And the reason why it holds you like thumbtacks in a certain place because you don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it for what it is and put it in the compartment where it needs to be. You got to learn to carpet what it carp. You got to learn to compartmentalize. Compartmentalize, is that how you say it? Compartmentalize, compartmentalize. I can't say the word, but it basically means to put things in their right place. And ultimately, you know, instead of you looking at it for what it is and putting it in the right cabinet or the right drawer inside your mentality so you can separate it as a guideline, you do nothing with it. You just sit there and look at it, you know what I'm saying, and don't have no true organization in your life. Like that's the reality. I said yesterday, I never connected nothing back that I dealt with in the times I dealt with it. You know why? Because those people had particular energies with them at that particular time. But everybody has to find change in their life. You have to find change and become something better than what you were at a different part of time in your life. That's not the same person you will become. That'll be somebody different you become. So that person before, you can't be that person no more, especially if you're trying to connect to me. I don't like I Me personally, I'm a sucker for, and I say this because a lot of people don't understand the work Divine put me to. I'm a sucker for doing shit right. That's just what it is. Like, and people believe in this world that because someone wants to do it right, because someone's striving to be on a righteous path, that it's a flaw with that. Nah, it shows maturity. It's a level of maturity. These words ain't spoken for no particular reason. You can be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You could be a dick face. You know what I'm saying? You could be somebody that just don't get shit. And this is a reality. Like, and at the end of the day, it's cool to you because in school, that negligence was cool. You see where I'm going? In school, that negligence was cool. So it's like I ain't gotta worry about, well, you know what? Because you're a fucking idiot. You're a child. I ain't got no more games for nobody, yo. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more. Devon said you don't gotta do it no more. He said you done enough. I had a crazy dream last night, yo. And I dreamt of two people that passed away that I had in my life. And the two people that passed away was a son and a mother. And the son was my brother. The mother was my stepmother. But what I saw was a giant snake jump from one tree across the street and land in the path and keep going. But it had like a suit on it or like a bag around his body or some shit. Shit was crazy. So when it got through the path or whatever, me and my brother ran to the top of the hill. I'm like, yo, I don't know where that shit at is over there somewhere. He runs in the path head first and get bit by the snake. And I told him, I was like, yo, you gonna get bit by the snake, yo. The snake bit him on the leg. And I was like, see, I told you. The dream manifestation told me that, and I'm not even gonna tell the whole dream because I seen people in the dream. It was like different energy. Like I was treated different by the people other than how they would treat me when they was alive. So when I seen them in the dream, they was real nice. They was real giving. They was real loving because they wasn't that when they was here. And Devon was like, you got to that part of the dream because you saw the snake before the snake tried to bite you. And I was like, yeah. I woke up feeling some type of way. I was like, yo, that's crazy right there. You know, these energies that exist in the world that people think they have control over, car car I keep hearing myself say the word, but I can't say it out of my mouth. Compartmentalize, compartmentalize. I want to say it just so I can not stop thinking about it or whatever. But you can't keep being the same person that you was, yo. It's just you can't do that shit. I don't care what none of y'all think. Like I'm never gonna be the same person that I was. I'm gonna be better. And better means if you ain't been taking my life class or been around me, then you left behind as far as my understanding on perceptions and reality. I follow the divine, and it's like a parade that's following the divine. Everybody, the marching band following the divine. It's either you pulled over at the store and decided to get you some beers, some cigarettes, and all that shit, and you chilled, and then the parade got so far down the line, you like, where they at? We'll catch up with them, and you can never catch up with them. You got to do better by your life, yo. In every single aspect. You can't. And what Divine say? A child holds on. A child holds on to young things. When you get older, because you put the young shit down. I ain't never been a person that sit there and be like, "What y'all about to do?" And they'll be like, "This is what we about to do." I'll be like, "All right, peace." Niggas knew not to ask me because they knew I was going the other way. They're like, "Nah, you ain't gonna come. You don't never hang." That's right, because I ain't no follower. Never been no follower. I follow the divine though. I follow the divine off the edge of the universe because I know I'll be all right. I'll create another world with the divine facts. With these games everybody be playing and all this bullshit, like y'all gotta stop. You gotta wake up because time is not gonna wait for you. Time is not gonna wait for you, and you're gonna keep thinking that you're gonna live the life the way you see fit without putting the right interjection in it. Man, I had friends I would have killed for and died for, yo. You think they would have shared that same energy with me? No, they wouldn't. At my worst, was they there? No, they wasn't. Did they hold me down? No, they didn't. They fronted. They fronted like that's what they would do. They made excuses. They try to crumb you and give you different values, knowing that you need more. Love life, family, all that shit. Like, I don't, man, look, that shit's stupid to me. I'm not about to sit there and just play with that particular value or energy. Like, that's the most retarded thing any person can do in existence. And when you doing these things, you figure that, nah, this motherfucker this motherfucker that. This is how people talk about individuals. You'll say, nah, that motherfucker this motherfucker that. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because it shows you don't have no sensibility or heart. And this is what you want to be known as until the universe serve you that shit on a platter. The universe will give you that shit right back. Like being like talking stupid is talking stupid is a way people have particular understandings to try to sound like they somebody that they not. You don't want to be the elder. You want to stay a certain mentality. I'm gonna always be young mentality, but I'm gonna always have wisdom because I don't play the young man game. I mean, back in the day, I see some girls and I'll be like, "Yo, shorty, what's up? Yo, can I holler? What's good? Can I come over there where y'all at?" And they be like waving me over and shit. I'll be like, "Damn, I saw you from across the street. What's going on? Can I holler?" They be like, "Yo, what's up?" Da 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 da. Chop it up. Now I see somebody and I be trying to run and hide. I'll be like, nah, because they see me, they smiling at me. Nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in different relationships, yo, where, you know what I mean, shit was right. It was right at the moment. But because those people wasn't right inside, they didn't know how to deal with that shit. And you saw it. It's like you look around, like, yo, look at the crib. This shit fly right now. We got this going on. We taking trips. We doing this. We building towards something. And then you know what happens? They look at it as it's not the value of delinquency. It's not the value of showing off to the younger mentalities that's not mature. And then you end up losing that particular perception of the reality of divine's giving you in the perfect time for you to change your life towards the future that's to come. It's always like that. It's always like that. It's like, yo, you got it right then and there in your hands. But you know what you do? You try to hold on to it so tight or you let it go too fast. And those two reasons are the reason why people can't maintain shit. Facts. You'll be in a position, and it's some real shit. You'll be in a position to help somebody, but you won't do it because you think you got some other shit to deal with. And then that karma come back and hit you on your ass. And you be like, you know what? Only thing I had to do was this. It's always the later act. It's always the later function of understanding what you probably could have did or should have did. Let me explain something to you. That's the difference in between knowing and wisdom. That's the difference in between thinking that you have smarts and having wisdom. Being wise allows you to see things before it happens. That's what being wise is. Wise is looking at the circumstances and being able to add them shits up and say, you know what? Nah, this is what I got to do right now. This is what I need to be doing right now. You got elders out here, old motherfuckers, trying to get another flame out, and they done live their life. They blocking up the water stream. They like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I ain't worried about no. You can't even say that right now. You about to be dead. Dirt calling your name. Your energy about to transmute with the heavy weight that you got it and take it to another energy, and it's about to drop you deeper than you was ever. You think it was a struggle for you to get to that point now? Wait till that shit pass on. That energy gonna be taking you so you're gonna be like, man, I hate life when I come back. You're gonna be like, you hate life because of all the shit you doing now. And you thinking, oh, if I get it now, I'll be all right. Nah, that ain't how the shit work, yo. It's not how the shit work. It's never gonna work like that. It's never gonna work. That's not even the way divinity works. And motherfucker tell you real quick, watch, look how he talking. Look, I don't care what you think. It's your judgment of me never's gonna matter. Your judgment of an individual on this planet, show me the rocks, show me all the rocks in your damn bag before you cast one, because I bet you got tons of them. See, at the end of the day, that's the problem. People like to critique over then listen to what the divine be trying to tell you. You wanna seem cool. You wanna seem on top. You wanna perceive to people as if, because this is what the stories do. Most of these stories that they tell you, these people dumb as doornails. They don't got no intelligence. They didn't have no intelligence. And when they be about to die, every movie tell you, I should have did this instead of doing all these things. I'm sorry for putting you in this situation. I bet you is sorry with your sorry ass. That's how all the movies play out, all the books play out, all the stories play out. This is how you know people really don't read. But your life is labeled behind all the stories and the propaganda of existence. I talk reckless sometimes. You know why? Because it's the fact that you think you know my heart. And see, that be the difference. I got a brother that talk nasty out his mouth, but he never gave a shit about nobody. He would pick and choose to act like It's the value. When Divine put it right in front of him, he would do the opposite just to despite the Most High. To spite the Most High. Like, wow, yo, your karma gonna be ill. People don't understand Divine because they don't got real true patience. They never understood real true patience and what that really meant. And I sit down, I look at relationships, I look at families, I look at friendships, I look at jobships, I look at everything that's supposed to come into fruition. Even when you show motherfuckers the shit off the rip, you like, yo, I'm loving you right now. I'm here for you right now. I'm using everything Divine giving me for you right now. You gonna take that? Nah, they don't take that. You know what they do? They use it and they abuse it and they talk about you behind your back, and then they try to make shit go left in your life. They be like, nah, I'm gonna make sure this motherfucker ain't a part of shit. Yo, let's get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't want him a part. Stab you right in your fucking back. You be like, damn, yo, I thought we was cooler than that. I thought that was my peoples. Nah, they ain't your peoples. They trying to stab you in the back. Literally. I'm gonna take you out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you up out of here because I don't want you a part of what I got going on. That be that energy, man. People got this jealous streak inside of them in this world. And they be so messed up in their own character. They don't understand their actions and what they do. But then you agree to that shit. You agreeing to these actions and being a certain way. And then you wonder why later in life, this is what you called upon. This is why they say, yo, you created the parents and the family you wanted to be around because of your decisions today. Shout out to the Queen Goddess, yo. I was building with this queen years ago, yo. About 2 years ago almost. Yeah, I say about 2 years ago. We was building. And she was showing me these books, yo. And in the book, it literally said, and it's like high science that people don't even get a chance to listen to. And I know motherfuckers don't read by their actions or how they move through life. But anyway, the book said, we talking about homosexuality, we talk about thievery, murder, and all that. It definitely stated the transmutation of energy speaks to the relevancy of how well you conduct the activity of the normality. That means the normal processes of the functions of the things Divine gave you to do within the time you live in determines on how well you will multiply that in your next life. So if you out here straight cutting off the morality to the action, like, so you a man, but you want to be this. Well, you won't have that access in the next life, but you'll still be in the same format. You a woman, but you don't respect that. Well, you be a woman, but you won't have the access to these things in the next life. You're gonna have to sit idle on the bench. It's like benching you as you're in this criteria. People lie too. They lie bad. So it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna be screaming loud in your next life, trying to get people to hear you, but they won't hear you. See, with me, it was a little different. Divine gave me the gifts off birth. You know why? Because somebody did something to me in my birth. When I was birthed, something happened to me, and they trying to keep the story. I can still feel it a little bit because I remember that missing feeling. I remember it changed. I remember before I was 3, it's something I remember that I can't really put my finger on. But I remember a longing. I remember a longing for somebody I didn't really know. I remember getting acclimated to different people. I remember that for some reason. And I remember that longing was so hurtful in my heart as a youth. It was before I was 3. I remember it. I was like, yo, somebody missing. It's like somebody I was supposed to be around wasn't there. And I knew I was supposed to be with them, but they wasn't there. So I think about these things in the reality, and I understand what Divine be trying to say. So sometimes I wake up and I sit on the edge of this bed and I'll cry because I know this ain't where I'm supposed to be. But then I hear Divine will lift it right up off me like somebody taking off your jacket. Divine will lift it off me. He'd be like, nah, I know it hurt. I just need you to hold on a little while longer. And I try to substitute the feeling with being righteous to anybody that comes across my path. I try to give all the extended values that Divine give me and anybody else. And believe me, I'm super tapped in. I don't just be talking nonsense and shit or be coming up here just so I can drop knowledge. No, I'm tapped in. Not how people say they tapped in. No, I see shit before it happens all the fucking time. I've been seeing spirits since I was a kid. I see situations, time and space. I will dream about you and tell you exactly what your day about going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes it sounds crazy coming off me because at the end of the day, it's a little weird. Everybody ain't got this same juice. And that's because that's what divine allows to happen. And believe me, I feel attacks and all that type of shit. I be feeling all type of it. There's no power in the universe more stronger than the Almighty. So then it goes back to the people being in a position to understand what they should be listening to and what they should be learning from. That be the shit that aggravate me. Like, yo, how you gonna throw away the good part? That's like you to cook the whole chicken, right? You cut off the little retarded legs on the wings, and you throw away the whole chicken and just eat the little retarded leg. Like, yo, why would you do that? And that's how it be. Like, that's the equivalency to the mentality of the process. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you go backwards? So the whole point of this is put the ego down. Stop thinking that you feel lesser to a certain piece of knowledge that you don't have, right? Stop feeling like you mad because you couldn't say this or say that, or you would rather be the person that's producing this particular type of knowledge. Stop thinking like that. Try doing this. Take that knowledge and add it to your life and sit down and meditate on it and say, well, you know what? I can move like that if I work towards it. I can be more wise for my own life because keeping it 100, your existence is your own existence. Where your 2 feet stand, ain't nobody standing there but you. Every time your 2 feet land somewhere, only you standing in that spot. So it depends on what you do while you standing in that spot. And if you're smart enough to understand that you could be wise or you could be a fucking idiot. So you can't get mad when you got a bunch of stray animals around you and they just running in and out your shit because you always leave the door open. You got flies in out your house, dogs and shit all over your shit. They throwing trash all over the place. And then you mad because you wake up because you remember you had a life that was better than that. You remember that it could have been better than that. You remember you was building with other people in different directions, but then now you in this situation because it's what you really wanted. And you be like, yo, how the fuck I get here? I need somebody to blame for this. No, you ain't got nobody to blame for that but you, because it's what you chose by your actions of how you treat motherfuckers. You're speaking to the universe. So let's not forget, before that good time came that you remember so much at this point when you're in a fucked up situation, before that came, the tears you cried because people hurt you, and you cried the pain you endured, and you said, Most High, please. And then the Most High sent you something that you didn't believe it was what it was, but it brought the energy to the balance of what you was dealing with. But you prayed for it. And then life started getting better. Now life is getting better. You got to take that seed and cultivate it and grow it. What'd you do with that seed? Remember how you treated that shit. Stop blaming everybody for your actions. Devon said, yo, I'm going to remove you from everybody. I'm going to take you away from everybody. Motherfuckers don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate you for shit. That shit broke my damn heart. I'm crying tears. I'm sitting there like, damn, yo, I thought a motherfucker loved me. I thought somebody gave 2 shits about me, right? I thought somebody cared enough. Even I don't even have nothing to offer nobody. I don't even have nothing to offer nobody. You know what I do? I still offer myself. I still offer. I offer the energy of who I am. I offer the energy of who I am at its finest, even without having nothing material or being able to show up how divine know I can show up. Because best believe I'm a type that's going to shine and glow. I'm going to shine and glow in every room because that's what divine want me to do. And I never put it down. I never not picked it up when I was supposed to. People would seem to be like, oh, he over there acting like this. How else you supposed to act? How was you supposed to act? See, people want you to be in that low, dirty energy. Let's get drunk, fall over the place. Let's disrespect everything coming in the door. No, that is not a way of living. That's demonic energy. That's you walking past the divine to act like you deserve praise. So I understand why people going through the shit they going through. Because when you cried and you yelled and you screamed and you hated the people that was around you because they was doing you dirty on purpose and you had all this pressure on you and divine sent you something, you didn't do the right thing by it because you was already changed into the energy that was affecting you. So it wasn't. It's never like, and this is the part they don't talk about. It's never like you don't have the conversation with the divine being that the Most High sent to you to make things better. The conversations is always there. Anybody I ever been with in different times and this shit went left, I had conversations with them and told them this was gonna happen. I told them it was gonna be like, it was like, yo, you got two choices you can make. You can satisfy the divine by understanding the gifts he given you and give all praise due to the Most High, or you can sell it short. You can treat it like shit. And then there's no hardcore, because there's no hardcore understanding of, oh, well, I don't know if this is for me or if this not for me or whatever have you, because people don't understand that, you'll sit there and throw it in the trash. You throw it in the trash. You be like, nah, I don't want that shit. It ain't this, it ain't that. Until you miss it, then you realize it's what you needed. I don't feel no remorse when things walk away from me. I don't feel no remorse. I be like, I bet. Pause. My bad. I'm back. So you got to understand what y'all be doing when y'all be talking about shit and then don't understand how you get in this situation. This is my last reach out. Okay, this is my last reach out to the world, giving you a piece of knowledge that every last one of y'all can sit down and really think about. It's not about moving fast. Sometimes you got to be slow enough to just let shit pass you. Okay? Every decision that pop up in your face, you don't have to respond to. You don't have to, yo. Like, sometimes leave that airspace in the middle. Don't respond to it. Don't reach out to everything that come in your face. All familiar shit only coming to work the same program that it worked on your ass a long time ago. Anything that you familiar with, it comes back around and it does the same program. That's why they coming at you like that, to take up the time. Your time is for the Most High. And if you want something new in your life, then you got to grab towards that. You got to fight towards that. I'm going to be rough around the edges because the world is rough. And I don't even care at the end of the day about that. What I care about is the Most High. And when I see divine leave somebody's existence, I have to leave too. It's like they cut the lights off in the club, or they turn the lights on in the club. Everybody was dancing till they cut the bright lights on, and everybody's like, "Oh, time to go." That's how I look at it. It's just that simple for me. Family, friends, love, whatever. If you can't love me right, I'ma leave. You can't respect my name when I'm not there, I'ma leave. You can't speak positive on my life when I'm not there, I'ma leave. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be that. But if I'm in your life and I fuck with you like that, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna love you, and I'm gonna love you strong. I'm gonna give you all of me. Friends, family, loved ones. That's how I treat my loved ones. I ain't never been a sucker. I loved people. And if I signed a contract to say I love you, why would I want to hurt you? Why would I put my hands on you? Why would I try to kill you? Why would I try to do something to your life to put you in a bad situation? So I feel some type of way when those energies with people that I deal with go indifferent. I feel some type of way. Like I'll sit there and be like, yo, nah. I know they going left right now, but I got to get away from them because I signed a contract that says I love them. It's a fact. So keep in mind what y'all be doing in this world and what you think you know what's going on. Because you only painting an image, and that image is residual energy. And when you have kids and you got other family members that are coming up under you and looking up to you, they're deemed to step into that same energy that you produced. This is why they say the fruits of the tree. So you can't be mad later in life when your family going through the same shit and you sitting there got your head down because you never fixed it yourself. Well, you could have fixed it if you just wasn't hard-headed to yourself. Just saying, yo. It's a reality, man. Like, it's just something to think about. And divine blesses those who are patient within the actions of the world. Divine blesses those who are slow within the actions of the world. Don't always run and jump to everything that's taking place. Don't always run and jump to everything that's taking place. You got to learn to say, well, you know what? All right, thank you. But no thank you. Who that called my phone? I ain't answering that shit. I ain't giving them nothing. I don't go backwards. I go forwards. That's what you need to start telling yourself. So therefore, divine may see it good enough to re-bless your life again with something that may be good for you. Or divine may reconnect you with something that's good for you. But we can't make this shit up, yo. It's just the value of the reality. None of my thoughts are ever blocked. Ever. I see, like I said earlier, I feel the attempts of the weapons being formulated, but the weapons don't never do nothing. I might be sad sometimes because Divine said I got more trust in you to deal with what I gotta put you through. See, Divine don't give you nothing you can't handle. And yeah, I know I'm in a place right now, but I'm not distorted in this place. I'm not breaking my existence down. I'm not out here like tearing myself up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not drinking and on drugs and running the streets and doing negative things. No, I'm in a situation, but I'm gonna get out of the situation. Divine gonna see fit to that. All praise due to the Most High. See, the same energy that people put out is the same energy you're gonna get back. That's why they be first to judge you. Like, yo, listen how he talking. I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that be the illest shit in the world. Like, everybody wants you to care about how they think about you. No, I don't care about what nobody thinks about me. You need to clean your thoughts up. That's why this is Naga's thoughts. See the name? Naga's thoughts. My thoughts. So I can think the way I fucking want to think. I can talk the way I want to talk. Grown ass man. One thing got nothing to do with the next. You don't block the flow of no one's life. You don't cause negative imbalance to anyone's life. And if you are so far gone that you need to see yourself hurting someone, you need to ask yourself, what the fuck is that spirit on your back that got you thinking so stupid? That's the reality to that. Ask yourself what got you feeling like that? What got you in your soul so bad that you done messed up that way? This is the reality that people are really like scared to deal with. That's the reality you scared to face. You rather put it on somebody. No, right is right and wrong is wrong. If you took something from me, I want it back. If you lied about something that's mine, I want it back. You have to make yourself right within your actions. See, people got ways of manipulating in this world and they can't stand on nothing. Your legs is weaker than a broken table. Every time we sit down, everything moved to the left because you got to put a book under that table leg. can't stand straight for nothing. You'll find another way to make it seem as if because I'm still in my right, that there's something wrong with it. All praise due to the Most High. It is what it's going to be. And I pray. I don't got no negative energy for nobody. I pray for you motherfuckers to have light in your life to remove that darkness in your heart. I pray for you every day. I said, Father, please shine your light on these individuals so the darkness within their heart gets pushed out. That's what I pray for. I pray for the reason that you hold on to the negative energy. I pray it goes away. I pray the divine shines light in your life so it gives you salvation. Because you deserve to be happy and truly, but you don't deserve to torture yourself with your own bullshit. You are your worst enemy. And you will grab people around and they will come around in crowds. You know why? Because the flesh is weak. And there's plenty of weak people, and misery loves company. So, as much negative as y'all think about me, no matter who do me wrong, no matter who talk shit about my name, whatever, I always speak love and light over your life. Because best believe I can get dark if I need to. But Divine ain't gonna put me in that situation because he know I'm willing to go farther than a lot of people. And because I smile and I carry myself with a light energy, people think in their mind other shit about me. Oh, he must be this, he must be that. Size never mattered about anything. It's the pressure you willing to apply. And with the divine, I'll go against a whole fucking nation. I gives two shits. So that's why it's so easy for me to walk away, because I'm walking with the Most High. That's my army. And my ancestors, that's my army. And my angels and my angles, that's my army. That's my army. I don't have to go around spreading negative shit about nobody. I speak to the Most High every day. And whether or not people believe it or believe in him fully or whatever, I've seen Divine do miraculous things. Sometimes I don't know where it's going to come from, but it come. And I hold on to those values. All praise due to the Most High. I hope y'all find that same peace within your life, and you can separate from the negative things that hold you down, that pull you away from what you don't even understand could be grace for you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Please don't give up on yourself. Believe me, I've been fooled. I've been fooled plenty of times. I've looked in people's face and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my wife. That's gonna be the person I love. I've been fooled plenty of times. But it never hurt me to the point to where I felt like I was a fool. Being fooled and feeling like a fool is two different things. Yeah, you might have fooled me, but that just gave me more understanding to let it go. Because that's your energy you putting out. I don't have to take that shit. I don't have to carry it with me. And that be the issue. Are you going to carry that with you? You're going to take that with you wherever you go. It's up to you. All right. If ain't nobody tell you today, I love you. I love all my enemies. I love people who fighting against trying to love me the right way. Even when y'all are under impression of other people and you're afraid to step up to the plate. I love you too. But don't come around me with that bullshit. Don't speak to me with that bullshit. I ain't no slow leak to nothing. And love don't mean I'm slow to your knowledge or your whatever you trying to do, what you think you're trying to do. That shit ain't gonna work with me. Sometimes I see shit happening way before it happened and I'll get sad and won't even say nothing. People be like, yo, what's wrong with you? It's because I already seen the ending of that shit coming. It's like I seen it 2 days before it actually happened. Big facts. And I feel sad as shit, like, damn, why they had to fuck up. Like, that's how I be. I'm telling you straight how I be right now. This is the real shit. I would see it 2 days, 3 days before it comes. I already know. And then I'll feel sad. People be like, yo, what's wrong with you? You all right? Nah, I'm not all right. Because I already seen you stab me in my back. I already seen you letting me down. I already seen you turning against me. I've already seen it. I'm not gonna say nothing, but it hurts my feelings. So I'll be like, damn, yo, I gotta let it play out. I gotta let it play out. All praise due to the Most High. You already know the vibes, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just trying to show you something. Naga.